this on?
Seriously, I love you.
Hey everyone, welcome to another episode of What's Wrong with Wrestling. I'm Andrew Pisano along with Eric Hamilton.
Yeah!
2 weeks in a row.
I know, I'm back. I told you I was back.
He's back.
Joe felt bad that, that I was gone for so long. He didn't want to take my spotlight.
That's right.
So he's No-Show Joe today.
No-Show Joe.
No-Show Joe.
He'll be on here later.
Yeah,
for
he will.
predictions.
For
we got to do
predictions.
Money in the Bank predictions.
Right. I got to say, I have been so enthralled by this programming. Like, I just cannot turn it off. It's just been nonstop.
Wait.
I can't stop watching it.
Are the batteries in your remote dead? Is that why you can't stop?
Wait, this is our Sons of Anarchy podcast, right?
No.
Oh, shit.
No.
Yeah, I've been watching a lot of Sons of Anarchy.
Yeah, it's that good?
I'm already almost on season 5. I got like one episode left.
Is that the final season? Or
I think there's 7.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Doing that has been letting me ignore a lot of wrestling, which is great.
Yes, I've been watching the Last Dance documentary on ESPN. That's pretty fantastic.
Yeah, I'm a little behind. I'm behind on Dark Side of the Ring, too.
Oh, really?
The last one I saw was Brawl for All.
What was the last one? Oh, the last one was Dr. David Schultz.
Yeah,
that was so good. Yeah, that was awesome. That fucking reporter, he's like, oh, I people thought wrestling was real, and I don't like people being bullshitted. Then he admitted to faking the injuries to get more money from Vince McMahon.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, so you're a worker.
Yeah.
You're a worker. Like, you say wrestling's fake, oh, it sucks, and then you're the one faking injuries.
Right. How long's he been in the business?
Yeah.
He's been to business a while. He's the best worker in the business as far as I'm concerned. He got $280,000 from Vince McMahon.
So, yeah.
For 5 minutes of work.
Yeah, pretty much. All right, so we got to recap SmackDown, Raw, and then we'll do predictions for Money in the Bank. But first, we have to thank 4 new patrons who signed up. So thanks to Jason Morgan, Julio Caesar Tapia.
Yeah.
That's a cool name. Eric S. and Middle.
Middle. Huh. I wonder if that's Eric Slamilton.
Oh, yeah? Did he become a Patreon, you think?
I don't know, maybe. Maybe someone who just loves me so much. Like, I'm going to sign up as him.
Is Middle a thing? Do you know what that means?
I don't know what that is.
I don't know what that is either.
I know what a double is.
Yeah, sure.
In and out, yeah.
So join patreon.com/What's Wrong with Wrestling. That's the only way to get the Money in the Bank recap that's coming this Sunday.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
And then we did WrestleMania 30 recap.
We did, yeah.
Last week.
It came out last week, and it's available right now. So go check that out.
The Miracle on Bourbon Street.
That's right.
Yeselmania.
Yeah. From your favorite commentator.
Yeah. Awesome.
Yeah. All right. So before we start SmackDown and Raw, just want to talk about the fact that they announced that both Money in the Bank matches will be happening at the same time.
Right.
And so that's 12 people, 6 women, 6 men, right? And
all running through the building.
Yeah. And I actually think this is a good idea because I don't know if you could do this type of match twice.
Right.
Because it's like, oh, we already saw the women wreck the place. Now it's the, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, I kind of like the idea, and it you could get interesting with the men and the women interacting together.
Yeah, you could.
Maybe the both winners will grab the briefcases at the same time.
Right.
You never know.
I really think that everything that takes place in the building should be done in like the Boneyard or Firefly Funhouse where it's heavily edited.
Sure, yeah.
Probably
will be, yeah.
And then have all the live stuff happen once they get to the roof.
Right.
And I think that'd be the best way to do it.
Yeah, that's probably how they're going to do it, I would imagine. Because, there's going to be 12 people. How many cameramen are you going to have up there?
Right.
Like, in the building, just running around? I doubt they're going to do that. They probably filmed every segment, separately. You know what I mean?
Probably. I can imagine that.
Yeah.
So I was thinking about this, okay, let's say that a man grabs the briefcase first.
Yeah.
So the other 5 guys are just like, I guess we'll watch the women try to grab this. I want a man to try to get it.
Yeah.
And like the women, like team up and beat him up or something.
But why would he can't win it, though.
A briefcase
right?
is a briefcase.
They're both green. And
Yeah,
he's like, which one is which?
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
They put like the bathroom logos on it, like the men and the women.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll see what happens. It should be good. I mean, as long as they don't screw it up.
Right.
Which they very well could.
They could.
Yeah.
There's
hopefully
always
not.
that possibility.
All right, so SmackDown starts with a Daniel Bryan promo. He hypes Money in the Bank, but he has some questions like, can I just take the elevator all the way to the top? Will I get fined if I accidentally break something expensive? Is it true that Vince McMahon has real dinosaur bones in his office?
I think that actually is true.
It is?
I think so.
But, like, was that a joke? I don't... was that supposed to be funny? What's funny about having... I would have dinosaur bones if I was rich.
Right. If I could afford them, fuck yeah, I'd have it. Who wouldn't?
Yeah. He has, like, a raptor fucking, like,
Right.
set up.
Well, he's like the world protector, like Captain Planet. So he probably thinks that's awful.
Yeah, maybe.
But if you ask Vince what he thinks about having dinosaur bones in his office, I mean...
Right.
He
probably thinks...
That's tremendous.
It is, yeah.
yeah.
I mean...
There was that one time where he told... he has a whole... what do you call it? Like, thing of a raptor? What would you...
like a skeleton?
A whole skeleton raptor. And one day he got so mad he told it...
You're fired.
Yeah.
Yeah. He was telling them how the dinosaurs died. They're all fired.
Yeah.
Poison.
They were poisoned.
Yes.
They were all poisoned.
Yep.
So Daniel says winning the Money in the Bank match was the most pivotal moment of my career. And he's also sad that Drew Gulak couldn't be in the match because of Corbin. He says Corbin and his cronies, Nakamura and Cesaro. So I guess they're Corbin's bitches now?
Yeah. The King's Court.
Yeah. Because Sami Zayn isn't showing up anymore.
No.
I wonder how... As soon as he comes back, Vince will, like, take the title away from him.
I'm sure.
You didn't come back, you bastard.
You son of a bitch.
So King Corbin comes out, and he tells Daniel, I'm going to be King Money in the Bank. And then Daniel tells Corbin there have been 23 winners, and Corbin is one of only 4 people to blow it.
Yeah.
You blew it.
Yeah. And who did he blow it on?
Jinder Mahal.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Thanks to John Cena.
Well,
Got
still.
rolled up by Mahal.
Right.
Which John Cena blew it as well.
That's true.
Although it wasn't really his fault.
Yeah.
That was the worst cash-in ever.
It was.
Was that against Punk? Who did he cash in it against?
I think
Or was it Orton?
I think it was Punk.
Because it was scheduled. Remember, he's like, you have 2 weeks.
Yeah, it was one of only 2 scheduled Money in the Bank matches.
Yeah.
One was great, and one was awful.
What was the other scheduled one? RVD?
Against Cena, yeah.
In the ECW? Right. Mr. Kennedy was gonna schedule it for WrestleMania.
He was.
He was gonna be the first person to cash in at WrestleMania.
Yeah.
And then he got hurt, and they took it away from him.
Right.
Gave it back to Edge, right?
Yeah, I think Edge beat him for it.
Yeah.
And then Edge cashed it in, like, the next night, or,
Right.
like, that same night or something.
Yeah.
On Taker.
The Cena one was so dumb because he was about to beat Punk, and then Big Show just came out and elbow dropped him.
Yeah.
Right? In the back.
Right. Disqualification.
Yeah. Horrible. What a waste. We got Daniel Bryan versus King Corbin. They fight outside the ring. Corbin throws a ladder into Daniel, so of course the ref DQs Corbin.
Uh-huh.
And for some reason, Corbin's surprised about this.
Right.
This isn't AEW. There's rules here.
Yeah, he's been watching too much AEW.
Yeah. After the match, Corbin tries to give Daniel the end of days on the ladder, but Daniel counters and gives Corbin the yes lock while on the ladder. And for some reason, that hurts way more.
Right. When you're on top of the ladder.
Yeah, he didn't do it like through a ladder, just like on top of a ladder.
Yes.
However, Nakamura and Cesaro save Corbin, and then Corbin throws Daniel into a bunch of ladders. So, there you go. Next up, we have a Braun Strowman promo. Braun's brief promo sucked, but he was interrupted by the Firefly Funhouse, and Bray says, "It's story time!" And he has a book called The Black Sheep, and it's all about a shepherd who took in a black sheep, but then the ungrateful black sheep left without saying goodbye or thank you.
And by left without saying goodbye or thank you, he was drafted to another show.
Yes. Yes. Well, it was funny because they were Weren't they both drafted to Raw, but then they separated without them even saying anything?
I think so.
Yeah.
Or I think maybe Bray went later.
Yeah?
I think so.
Oh, yeah, I think you're right. Yeah, you're right.
Like,
then
Strowman went,
right.
and then they drafted the Wyatt family.
Right, because they had the Survivor Series that year. Bray and Randy were on SmackDown.
Yeah.
That's right, yeah. So Bray says, let's come up with a new ending. You know, one where the shepherd finds the black sheep and takes what he loves the most. And then Braun looks down at the Universal Championship around his way. Like, we couldn't fucking figure that out.
Right, yeah, like...
I'm going to take what you love most. You know,
My dick?
my cock. So Braun says, I'm done with these puppets and this fun house, and he invites Bray to the ring, but Bray just waves and says, bye. So, there you go. And it looks like, you know, Bray hasn't even mentioned The Fiend.
No.
Like,
right.
You know?
Why?
Because he's not coming. It would be really cool if they finally fucking did the Andy Kaufman thing, which they did at WrestleMania, but that was cheap because it was a video.
Yeah.
You know, where they had The Fiend and Bray at the same place.
Right.
But, like, have Bray about to lose to Braun and then The Fiend interferes. You know, it's someone that can kind of fit Bray's bill. Samoa Joe could probably do it. You know?
Probably, yeah. If you keep him, like, dressed up head to toe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like The Fiend is.
Yeah.
Give him a wig or something.
Right.
To, you know, just like Bray Wyatt's hair.
Yeah.
And then that's the way Bray wins or something, but
That would be
it probably
funny.
won't happen.
No, I don't think Bray himself is just going to win.
No. Next up, we have Sheamus versus Leon Ruff.
Who are you?
Who?
Leon Ruff?
Leo Rush?
No.
Like, they keep, like, recycling names.
Yeah. I think this guy was on NXT a few weeks ago.
Yeah.
And it was just like, Leon Ruff?
Ruff?
So anyways, Corey Graves makes a joke about the jobber's name, but then Michael Cole ruins it. Take a listen.
Well, Sheamus looking to teach respect to the young man in the ring tonight. He will take on, that man is Leon Ruff.
I feel a foreshadowing coming on. I think I know how Mr. Ruff's evening is going to end up. Ruff.
He already said it, you jackass.
Yeah.
I have a feeling how Mr. Ruff's evening is going to end. Ruff! I got it! I figured it out! No, Cole. It wasn't a test, you stupid ass.
Right. Ruff! He just wanted to say rough.
Ruff. So, thanks for that, Cole. Sheamus tortures the kid and wins with the brogue kick.
Yeah.
After the match, Sheamus bullies Cole again because Cole is in love with Jeff Hardy. And then we watch a video of the comeback of Jeff returning from injury.
And drugs.
Drugs, alcohol.
Not so much the injury, just drugs and alcohol.
Yeah. And then Sheamus gets in Cole's face and says, so Jeff Hardy will be here next week, and so will I. If Sheamus right there would have kicked Cole's head off,
Right.
he would have become my new favorite wrestler.
For
I would
sure.
have forgiven everything Sheamus has done in his career.
Yeah, even
he
his
would've-
U.S. title run.
Yeah, God.
Ugh.
Awful.
Yeah.
Didn't he win the WWE Championship from Cena in a tables match?
He did, because
Like
Cena
6 months?
fell.
Yeah.
Like, he didn't put Cena through.
Right.
Cena fell and broke a table.
Again, he was like, I remember I had this on trivia once. It was like one of the times I did trivia. It was a couple years ago, but he was like the second or third fastest wrestler to ever win the WWE Championship.
Yeah.
You know, like Ric Flair's number one because he won it his first night.
Right. Well,
There might have been someone else, but,
Before
you know.
NXT, Sheamus was Triple H's project.
Right.
Like, he discovered him.
Yeah.
And he became his workout buddy. Like, he wanted to make him the next guy.
Right.
And he did it way too soon.
Yeah. And then he loved Sheamus so much that he beat him at WrestleMania.
Yes.
That's okay, because fuck Sheamus.
Yeah.
Next up we have, by the way, the whole like hyping Jeff Hardy, like,
Right.
and Michael Cole's in love with him.
Uh-huh. Well,
You'd almost think that Jeff Hardy's staying.
yeah.
Because his contract's probably up in another 6 months or so.
I mean,
But the fact that they're treating him like royalty right now.
I think they really want him to stay.
But why wouldn't... Okay, I get it. You want Jeff Hardy to stay, but why wouldn't you treat Matt Hardy the same, or at least better? if you wanted him to stay.
This is Matt Hardy.
But come on, he's
right. All right. So I mean, even if you look at their past,
still
runs,
a Hall of Famer
for sure. He was a great tag team wrestler.
Yeah. You didn't like Matt Hardy version 1 or whatever?
Version 2?
Version 2.
Shockaroo. No, I mean, his career highlights is ECW champion.
He was
shitty ECW.
He was ECW champion?
Yeah, the big silver belt.
Oh, God.
The real crappy one.
Yeah.
I mean, Jeff at least won the WWE and the World Heavyweight title.
Yeah.
Like, he was a legit champion. Like, I never saw that with Matt Hardy. Matt is a Jannetty.
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
They were amazing together.
Well, someone has to be
Someone has to be
the
Jannetty.
Jannetty.
Yeah.
But Christian's pretty great, and,
Right.
he's the Jannetty, but it's not fair to say.
No, it's not. I mean, he's a better Jannetty than Jannetty ever dreamed to be.
That's true.
But he's still the Jannetty's, not as not high flying. Like, he didn't make it as far.
Right.
Like, you could
Yeah,
almost
course.
argue like his World Heavyweight title win was like a sympathy, like Edge saying, "Come on, just put the belt on him."
Well, it was.
Yeah,
He
that's
won
what-
it. Who did he beat? He won like a ladder
He
match,
won.
right?
He beat Del Rio, I think.
Ah, that's right.
And then lost
And then he
it on a
lost it-
SmackDown.
To Orton.
Yeah,
And then they fought for a couple of pay-per-views and he just kept losing.
kept losing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Speaking of ECW champions,
Who?
Christian, when he first came back,
I don't know. I didn't follow that shit
Yeah.
at all. I didn't know about
Right.
the ECW champions.
it's like he went to TNA and then he's like renegotiating with Vince. He's like, well, former champion, world champion now.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, that's great. We got a belt we can put right on you. ECW.
Yeah.
You son of a bitch.
But I guess they're sucking Jeff off to hope to try to convince him to stay.
Probably. But what doesn't make sense about all these promos is Jeff already came back, had one match,
Yeah.
and then he's gone, and then we get these like promos hyping his return.
Right.
Like,
Doesn't make any sense.
why didn't you just not have him return yet?
And it's hard to keep up with the timeline because he did drugs, alcohol, and then they
Right.
came back to WWE. He was clean and sober. Then he did alcohol again. And then he came back. Then he got injured, did alcohol, and got a DUI
Right.
again. And it's like, wait, which one are we on? I forget.
Right. Cocaine's a hell of a drug. I mean, Jesus.
Maybe he'll just hang around WWE because every time he relapses, they'll just pay for his
Right.
his rehab stays. And
Yeah.
stuff.
I mean, the guy's great, but it's just he's got.
well, it's just what is he, 40 now?
Yeah, he's 40.
And he's always injured. How long do you think this next run's going to last? 2 months before he gets injured again?
right.
So, I don't know. It's a shame.
It is. I mean, at least it's no Victory Road 2011.
No. Dear God.
Ugh.
Dear God.
I don't think that they would ever let that go on, like happen. That was like a huge.
Well, you never know. They let Owen Hart fall to his death, and they kept the show.
the show must go on. Damn, that's crazy. Who's next?
Yeah. Anyways, next up we have Caleb, which, by the way, that's going to be the season finale of
Oh, yeah, that's
Dark
what I
Side of the
figured.
Ring, season 2.
Oh, I can't wait for that. I wanna
Owen's
see-
wife is on that episode.
Yeah, and she's been like the one saying, "No, you're not putting him in the Hall of Fame."
Yeah.
she doesn't want anything to do with the company.
Well, and didn't you get the Owen Hart DVD when it came out a couple years ago?
I don't think
or
so.
no. Well, I don't know if you watched it or someone else, but the reviews on it were horrible because apparently Owen Hart's wife didn't allow them to use any home videos or anything good.
Right.
So I don't know. Yeah,
So it's like all WWE footage.
I guess. Yeah.
I wonder who's going to be talking on that episode.
Well, see, I would think McFoley, but you would think they would have shown him in the trailers for it.
Unless they want to keep it a surprise. I mean, I didn't expect Dean Malenko to show up on the Benoit one.
No.
No.
Yeah,
I mean, you never know. Brett will probably be there. He was on the Montreal Screwjob one.
that's true. He was. Yeah.
I wonder if any Attitude Era guys, who else?
Yeah.
It'd be
never
crazy
know.
if Jeff Jarrett.
I was
he was
thinking.
close
I
with
was
him.
thinking Jeff Jarrett. Yeah, they were close for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah. Mark Henry.
Right.
With currently no NBA, NHL, or MLB, you might think there's nothing to bet on. Well, You'd be wrong. Our exclusive partner, BetOnline, still has hundreds of events, games, and props to wager on, from their online casino to poker and blackjack, as they are bringing the Vegas to you. Are you missing the NFL? Well, no problem. BetOnline has daily Madden NFL 20 simulations you can wager on. And if you're into entertainment betting, you can still bet on Survivor, Big Brother, American Idol, stock prices, and even the Nathan's hot dog eating contest. All open 24 hours a day and all online. Visit the website or use your mobile device and join today. And remember to use the promo code CLNS50 to receive your new welcome bonus. BetOnline.ag, your online wagering solution. Next up, we have Kayla Braxton interviewing Otis and Mandy Rose backstage. Otis says, I beat Dolph Ziggler at WrestleMania. I'm going to beat him again tonight. I'm going to get that Money in the Bank contract, not just for me, but for my beautiful Peach as well.
Yeah.
And Mandy says, Sonya hurt me, but my focus is on Carmella tonight. If she thinks she's going to moonwalk all over me, then she's got another thing coming. And then Mandy says her and Otis will both win the Money in the Bank matches. And then she kisses Otis on the cheek, and Otis comes in his pants.
He does.
Oh, yeah.
I'm coming.
God, I wish he would still... He didn't say that anymore.
No.
It's a shame.
They're like, wait, you're what?
Yeah.
Now he's interacting with a female, so we can't say it.
Right. Well, but the first time before the storyline even got started, somehow Mandy and Otis ended up in the same ring together.
Uh-huh.
And Otis looked at her and yelled, I'm coming.
Well, yeah,
It
that's
happened.
true. Yeah, that did happen.
But like they kissed on the lips at WrestleMania.
Uh-huh.
Now it's just they're back to like kissing on the cheek.
Right. And
It's like, come on.
jizz in my pants.
But it's like we're going backwards.
Right. I mean, what's crazy too is like they won't let him say I'm coming, but remember when he caught her, he's like,
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Like the most porn tongue I've ever seen in my life. He's like, I'll show you what that mouth do.
Maybe Mandy was like, I'll kiss him on the lips for WrestleMania, but that's it after that.
After that.
It. I'll barely even kiss him on the cheek.
Yeah. My lawyers drew up a new contract if you want that.
Yeah.
Oh.
So we got Carmella versus Mandy, Money in the Bank qualifier. Sonya comes out mid-match and cuts a promo on the stage to distract her former BFF. Carmella capitalizes on the distraction and wins with a super kick. And then after the match, Sonya beats the shit out of Mandy. And then after the break, Otis checks on Mandy while a trainer evaluates her injuries. And then Otis walks out, but then Dolph asks Otis, is Mandy okay? And then Otis just stares at Dolph in anger and then eventually walks away.
Yeah.
So we'll get back to that. Next up, we have the New Day versus the Forgotten Sons with Miz and Morrison on commentary.
I forgot these guys were on SmackDown.
You forgot? Yeah.
I did.
What's their names?
I forgot.
Yeah. So Jackson Riker throws Big E into the ring post while the ref isn't looking, and then Blake and Cutler hit Kofi with their finisher for the win.
Yep.
Kofi.
Kofi.
He was WWE champion.
Hey, remember when he was WWE champion?
He won it at WrestleMania.
Yeah. And he lost it.
Now he has yellow hair, and he lost to Steve Cutler.
Yeah. On SmackDown for a non-title match.
Oh, man. Next up, we have Kayla Braxton interviewing Tamina backstage. Tamina says, I won't be bullied by Sasha and Bailey. Okay. And then Sasha walks up, pretends to make up with her. She's like, come on, everything we've been through. It's like, what, Team Bad, the shittiest stable ever?
Yeah.
Bailey then tries to jump Tamina from behind, but Tamina grabs her by the throat. But then Sasha attacks Tamina, and they double team her. But then Lacey shows up to even the odds. And then some refs and officials break them up.
Yeah.
Why does Lacey even give a fuck?
Right. Who cares? Kayla's like, Tamina, your dad killed someone.
God. Sasha Banks, Bailey, what? God. Yeah. And of course, Lacey's yelling, you nasties, and she hates bullies.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, right.
You
Backstage.
used to fucking be one.
Yeah.
The biggest one.
The biggest one in the company.
Yeah.
You teamed with Corbin, for the
Right.
love of God.
Right. You main evented a pay-per-view with Corbin.
Yep. Backstage, Sonya and Ziggler laugh about Sonya beating up Mandy. Ziggler talks about he was going to beat Otis tonight, win the Money in the Bank match, and then become champion again.
Okay.
We need, we need like on the soundboard, just someone laughing. Like we need a soundboard of someone in WWE just laughing like crazy.
Oh, right, yeah.
Kind of like Robert De Niro in, what was that movie? Having a mental, where he's just like in the movie theater and he's like,
I don't remember.
You haven't seen? No, it was based on that Simpsons episode, parodied it with Sideshow Bob.
Oh.
The fuck was it called?
I don't know.
Ugh, I hate when that happens. Anyways.
You'll think of it 5 minutes before the show ends.
Yeah, or after.
Yeah.
So Dolph tells Sonya, when you're done hurting Mandy, I'll slide up next to her as the new champ and make her feel better. And Sonya's like, sounds like a plan to me. And Sonya just looked like she wanted to screw Dolph.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure she didn't, though.
Well, yeah, but why did she act like she did?
I mean, Dolph could be pretty.
Yeah, that's true. He does have long blonde hair.
Yeah.
Just like Mandy.
They could celebrate National Women's Day.
Or you could fuck me, but...
Like in Deadpool.
That's right, yeah. You could fuck me, but I get to call you Mandy. Dolph's like, fine, I don't care.
Whatever. Yeah,
so, we got Otis versus Dolph Ziggler, final Money in the Bank, or for SmackDown, final spot for Money in the Bank. Dolph hits a zigzag, but Otis kicks out. Ziggler goes for Sweet Chin Music, but Otis body slams him and hits the Caterpillar for the win, which, glad Otis won and all, but the Caterpillar...
is his finisher.
Especially with no crowd, it's such a lame finisher.
It is. It really is. It's like seeing Scotty 2 How Do You Win with the Worm.
But he has, though.
He has.
Yeah.
With a crowd.
But there was a crowd popping for it.
Right.
But
this is like silence.
It's probably like if you did the People's Elbow with no crowd, it'd be like, eh.
Yeah. Yeah. All you hear is like...
Pretty much.
Yeah.
So on to Raw. We start things off with the MVP lounge.
No.
Or the VIP lounge, or what the fuck it's called.
Top right, like 37 times.
Yeah, God help us. This time, MVP's guests are the Raw women who will compete in the Money in the Bank match. He asked them all, how will your unique skills help you win the Money in the Bank match? Nia says, I've been dominant since I've been back, and that's the only thing that matters.
Against jobbers?
Against jobbers and people like a fourth of her size.
Yeah.
And then Asuka yells in Japanese.
Very rude. Big booty. Not VIP.
All right. Whatever that is.
I think I just want a sound clip of this part. Big booty, not VIP. So Nia's big ass is not VIP worthy, I guess, according to
not.
Asuka. Shayna then sits there, MVP asks her, what about your unique skills? And Shayna says, opera non verba. Okay. And then she says, I do all my talking with my actions. Isn't that right, Asuka? And Asuka yells some more. But then her and Shayna kick Nia out of the ring, and MVP laughs as he gets in between Asuka and Shayna. Like, as if to be like, girls fighting?
Whoa! Not on my watch. Yeah, this was just bad.
It was. And Shayna just saying opera non-verba. Like, what the fuck?
Right. Huh?
Yeah. Why would she say that? She would never say that.
ONV. I don't know.
Yeah. Anyways, next up we have a last chance Money in the Bank qualifying gauntlet match due to Apollo Crews' injury. We got Bobby Lashley and Titus O'Neil first. Right away you're like, oh, well, neither of these people are winning the gauntlet match, clearly. And Lashley eliminates him with a spear. Then Akira Tozawa comes out next, but almost immediately falls to the spear as well. Then Shelton Benjamin comes out next, but he gets a spear. Next up is Humberto Carrillo, but Lashley gets himself disqualified for kicking Humberto in the corner and then shoving the ref when he tried to stop him. So Lashley eliminates himself like an idiot. Then Lashley spears Carrillo before leaving. And then they show backstage Lana telling Lashley, I could have done something if I was out there. But Lashley's like, fuck off. And he walks away. Then Angel Garza comes out next with Vega ringside. This was the first match that went long. And it ended with Carrillo beating Garza with a roll-up. Then Austin Theory's out next. Theory superplexes Carrillo off the top rope. But then somehow Carrillo rolls up Theory for the elimination.
Somehow.
So I superplexed you.
Uh-huh.
And then right after, you're pinning me?
Yes. Science.
Science.
So opera non verba means deeds, not words.
Great.
Because we all know that.
Yeah, and what are the odds she fucking knew that before Monday?
Right.
0%.
She was like, what are cool things to stay? Yeah.
Awful. Yeah, so the final entrant in the gauntlet match is the return of the phenomenal AJ Styles.
Yep.
And somehow this got out during the weekend. Did you see that?
Mm-mm.
Like, I think it was Saturday or Sunday, I saw online that AJ Styles was returning and was going to win the gauntlet match.
Oh, geez.
And it all turned out to be true.
Yeah.
But, all right.
Imagine that.
Yeah. AJ makes Carrillo tap to the calf crusher, so he's in the match, and he attacks Humberto's leg more after the match, and then he cuts a great promo saying, I'm not a zombie, I'm not a ghost. I didn't lose to The Undertaker. There aren't any rules in a boneyard match.
Yeah, that's true.
He's got a point.
Yeah.
Then he says he's winning the Money in the Bank contract, even if he has to throw Rey Mysterio or Aleister Black off the roof.
I love that.
Yeah.
I like someone finally acknowledged it.
Cross your fingers.
Like what everyone wants.
Yeah. So next up, Charlie Caruso interviews Seth Rollins in the ring. Seth cuts the same promo he's been cutting since he attacked McIntyre. Just the same thing for weeks.
Mm-hmm.
And he claims he'll be the WWE champion on Sunday.
Cool.
Don't count on it.
Yeah.
And then next up, we have Shane Thorne and Brendan Vink versus Ricochet and Cedric Alexander. MVP called this the rematch of the century, I think. Something like that.
Huh?
Yeah. But before the match, MVP tried to pump up Thorne and Vink by quoting from the movie Miracle.
Oh.
And that was supposed to be a funny moment.
Yeah. He should have just said what Shayna said.
Huh. Oh.
Yeah.
Opera non verba.
Yeah.
Yeah. So Vink gives Ricochet a big boot for the win in 5 minutes.
Mm-hmm.
Ricochet.
North
American champion NXT.
Uh-huh. U.S. champion.
U.S. champion.
Yeah.
Fought Brock Lesnar for the WWE championship.
Yep.
2 months ago.
Yeah. Well, a little bit more. Was it?
February.
Yeah. But it's
Oh,
not
okay. 3 months ago. Sorry.
The guy is a genius in a ladder match.
Mm-hmm.
And you think Rey Mysterio is a better pick than him.
Sure, yeah.
Okay.
Maybe Ray's winning it.
Yeah.
Yeah, no. Next up, we have the Street Profits versus the Viking Raiders. Ivar hits a top rope splash onto Ford. And Ivar's like 350 maybe.
Mm-hmm.
And Ford kicks out.
Yeah.
Later.
Ford is like 122.
Yeah.
Something like that.
Later, Ford frog splashes onto Ivar from the top rope. But Eric has to break up the pin. Because Ivar couldn't kick out.
No.
But Ford could kick out.
Get over that 122 pounds.
Yeah. But in the end, the Raiders do win with the Viking experience to Ford.
Mm-hmm.
So there you go. I mean, that was obvious. It was a non-title match.
Right.
You got to win to get a title match. Next up, we have an Aleister Black video promo. Aleister addresses AJ Styles, saying, if you throw me off the roof, you better hope I don't get back up. You'll wish that you would be buried deeper than 6 feet. Uh-oh. So apparently Aleister's a zombie.
Apparently. He's immortal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then Rey Mysterio cuts a video promo, and he tells us that the Money in the Bank match will take place at WWE headquarters.
Mm-hmm. Thank you.
Thanks for that, Ray.
Yeah.
And then he tells us that when you win the Money in the Bank contract, you get to cash in the contract anytime, any place.
Whoa, wait, what?
Yeah.
No.
Did the rules change
for
the Money in the Bank match?
Yeah.
Huh. Then he says the risk is worth the reward, which is the tagline for the pay-per-view.
Yeah. Thanks, Ray.
Pointless fucking promo.
Right. Did they tell him like 30 seconds before? Oh, hey, Ray, cut a promo real quick.
He should just be like, I'm Rey Mysterio, and I'm going to tell you the rules of the match. Like, just say that.
Right. Booyaka!
Make a joke out of it, because it fucking was. Next up, we have a Charlotte Flair in-ring promo. She's the NXT champion?
Yes.
And she's on Raw more than NXT.
Yes.
She hypes her match against Io Shirai for NXT this week. But then Liv Morgan comes out, and she asks Charlotte, do you remember me?
Nope.
Which, no. This is a reference to when she lost to Charlotte on SmackDown.
Time she was on SmackDown.
Yeah, but then she wasn't seen again until she interrupted Lana's wedding.
Yes.
It was the whole, like, when I come back, I'm going to be real.
Yeah.
And then she interrupted Lana's wedding, claiming that
she's not real.
Her and Lana were in love.
Yeah.
Nothing about that was real at all.
No. Not at all.
We didn't even get a kiss.
No.
Not one kiss.
Jesus.
Charlotte tries to dismiss her, but Liv says, sooner or later, I'm going to be a champion, even if I have to dethrone a self-entitled queen. Charlotte says, I thought you were going to come out here and say that I was your dream opponent like Io. Either way, both of you will bow to the queen. And then Liv says, well, why don't we get a referee out here right now and see what happens? So we got Liv Morgan versus Charlotte Flair.
Okay, Liv. Spoiler alert.
Charlotte dominates most of the match. And I was like, this is so weird. Like, is Liv going to win? I was thinking maybe she'll win with a roll-up because they like to do roll-ups as fluke wins.
Right.
Maybe Liv will win because Charlotte was dominating the whole match.
Yeah.
And then Liv goes for a Hurricane Rana, but Charlotte counters with a sit-down powerbomb. That was a nice spot. Charlotte was sitting on the top rope, but Liv pulled Charlotte off and basically gave her a code breaker.
Uh-huh.
But then in the end, Liv goes for her finisher, but Charlotte moves and locks in the figure 8, and Liv taps.
Of course.
And then the announce team says, what an effort by Liv Morgan! Fuck off. Seriously, fuck off.
What an effort. There's no second place in this.
No. So I just don't know what they're doing with Liv.
No, or Charlotte. I mean, I don't really care.
I'm so sick of fucking Charlotte.
I am too.
Yeah. So throughout the whole night, they were showing the top 10 Money in the Bank moments of all time.
Oh, okay.
You remember seeing this? Top 10.
Probably not.
Money in the Bank moments of all time. And at first I was like, okay, maybe this is just the Money in the Bank pay-per-view.
Yeah.
But it wasn't. It was just because they did stuff that wasn't at Money in the Bank. So top 10 Money in the Bank moments, period. Number 10, AJ Styles giving Kevin Owens a Death Valley driver onto a ladder.
Okay.
That's number 10. There's how many? There's been like 25 cash-ins or something like that.
Right.
That's number 10. Number 9 was Ember Moon hitting Sasha with a crossbody onto a ladder. Okay.
Okay.
Number 8 was Randy Orton cashing in on Daniel Bryan at SummerSlam. Okay,
Sure.
that's a
All
cash-in.
Right. Yeah.
Makes sense. Number 7 is Brock Lesnar winning Money in the Bank last year.
No. No. Get off my list.
Number 6 was Shelton Benjamin running up a ladder and then diving onto everyone.
Yeah, it was a cool spot, but...
Right. Number 5, Bayley cashing in on Charlotte last year. Yeah. Number 4, Andrade giving Balor a sunset flip off the top of a ladder. You know, it was a nice spot.
No, it was cool.
Number 3 was Edge cashing in on Cena after Cena retained inside the Elimination Chamber. That belongs there.
That was great.
That was the first one.
Yeah.
Number 2,
Uh-huh.
Jeff Hardy jumping off the ladder onto Edge instead of just grabbing the briefcase.
Right.
It's been a while since I saw this,
Yeah.
and it makes me so mad. Jeff Hardy's right there.
Yeah.
All he has to do is grab the briefcase.
Right.
But instead he fucking jumps off the ladder and crashes onto Edge.
How about grab the briefcase?
Yes.
Then jump on Edge.
Exactly. What the... How is that number 2?
Right.
That's the worst moment ever.
Yeah.
It's fucking stupid.
Jeff Hardy's terrible decision at number 2.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like you said, cocaine's a hell of a drug.
It is.
And then number 1, at least they got number 1 right, and that's Seth Rollins cashing in at WrestleMania.
Yeah.
The highlight, though, showed Seth curb stomping Brock and then holding up the WWE Championship.
Yes.
They did not show Roman Reigns in the highlight at all.
At all.
Like he wasn't even in the match.
No.
Like Lesnar came out at the end of WrestleMania
Yeah.
And was just like, I'm Brock Lesnar. And then Seth cashed in.
Yeah.
And they had an impromptu match. That's hilarious.
Yeah.
That just proves that Vince is like pissed off at Roman Reigns.
Right. So we may not see Roman get pushed for a long time.
Yeah. It's
mean,
funny.
And he'll be like, fine, I'll go fucking act in The Rock's movies. And we're like, all right, see you later.
Yeah. But anyways, not on this list, Ziggler's cash in.
Bullshit.
Which is like gotta be top 3.
Yeah.
Like top 3.
Right.
Ambrose's cash in.
Yeah.
Which obviously they're not gonna show.
Uh-huh.
But that's like top 3 for me.
Right.
I think Seth, Ambrose, and Ziggler's cash in are like 1, 2, and 3.
Yeah.
You know? And then also, they didn't show CM Punk leaving with the title.
Well, of course.
At the Money in the Bank.
That was one of the best moments. Even like Mrs. Cash In should be on there.
Yeah.
Especially with that pissed off
with
little
the
girl.
angry girl.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure. So they fucked that up. But, what else is new?
Right.
For the main event of Raw, we got Drew McIntyre versus the Murph.
The Murph.
With Seth Rollins watching from the stage. Murphy goes for the Claymore countdown, but McIntyre hits it for the win. That was, it was kind of cool. And then after the match, McIntyre gets on his knees and begs Seth to get in the ring, but Seth walks to the back. But then 30 seconds later, Seth appears in the ring and super kicks McIntyre. Seth says, "This is bigger than you, all right? This is bigger than me, all right?
Yeah.
This is bigger than..." And then he
Now,
sees
how did Seth sneak up on him? Because there's no crowd, so you couldn't hear.
Right. Well, he leaves, and then don't they hit McIntyre's music again?
I think
Maybe
so.
that's why you didn't
Yeah.
hear. Because then McIntyre turns around, panders to no one.
Yeah.
No one's there.
He's pandering to no one. He's
And then
pandering to Michael Cole.
Then that's it. Or, no, this is Raw, so...
Oh, yeah. Byron.
Those other
Sachs
guys.
and-
Yeah. Samoa Joe as well. He was, he was on commentary again.
He was
Samoa Joe's
pandering to
great.
Joe.
Yeah. I thought maybe it'd be Samoa Joe in the match in the Money in the Bank.
That would have been nice.
Yeah. So he sees the WWE Championship, picks it up for a closer look. It's like, you've won it before. You know, what it looks like. And then Seth goes for a curb stomp, but McIntyre gets up, headbutts him, goes for the Claymore, but Seth rolls out of the ring.
And that's the show.
That's the show. Yeah. All right, let's do some awards.
Woohoo!
Who'd you have for worst dressed?
I had Shane Thorne.
Yes, that is acceptable. I went with Humberto Carrillo. It's been a while since I've seen him.
Yeah.
I hate his hair. I hate his cape.
His cape.
Best dressed?
I'd Liv Morgan.
That's good.
Yeah.
She would have been my number 2. It wasn't Vega for me this week.
No,
I have to give it to Charlie Caruso.
I would also like to give it to Charlie Caruso. What?
She was showing off her legs.
Yeah.
It was nice. When she had the sit-down interview with Seth in the ring, and just her legs.
She's super hot.
She is. She really is. God. Worst acting?
I had Nia Jax.
I had her Oos, Tamina.
Ooh, nice. Nice.
Best acting?
I had AJ Styles. It's good
Yeah,
to
he
see
had a
him
good
back.
promo.
Yeah.
I went with Liv Morgan. I liked when Charlotte said, "Oh, I thought you were going to say that I was your dream match," and they show Liv, and she's like, like shaking her head, like looking gross. Like, no, definitely not. Worst comment?
Rough. Yeah.
Yeah, fuck him. Best comment?
So if that means I have to throw a Rey Mysterio or Aleister Black off the roof of WWE headquarters, so be it.
Yeah, I also had AJ, but I had him saying, there aren't any rules in a Boneyard match.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah. Worst match?
Rough.
Oh, sorry.
Profits versus Vikings.
I had Ruff versus Sheamus.
Yeah.
Super slow-mo?
Charlotte Liv.
Okay, I had the gauntlet match just because like half of it was Bobby Lashley.
Yeah.
It was like Spear. Good. Oh, here comes the next guy. Spear.
Yeah.
Oh, next guy. Oh, Shelton Benjamin. 10 minutes later, Spear.
Right.
Best match?
McIntyre and Murphy.
Yeah. Nothing was great, though.
Yeah.
Worst move?
When Lashley speared Titus, like Titus didn't sell it, so like Bobby hit him and then just kind of like dropped. Yeah, it didn't look good.
I had the figure 8, not because it was a botch, just because I'm fucking sick of seeing it.
Yeah,
I'm sick of seeing Charlotte putting the figure 8 and winning every fucking match.
Right.
She's like Brock. It's like Brock Lesnar.
It is.
She's like fucking Brock Lesnar now.
Yeah.
It's
She's
ridiculous.
surpassed Roman Reigns.
Yeah.
Because he'll lose occasionally.
Right. I get annoyed when a heel wins for way too long.
Yeah.
Unless it's someone I really... But even, again, like I've said this before, even when Triple H, like from 2002 to 2004, when he just had the title for like 2 years, it was just annoying.
Stale.
It got too... Yeah, it was too long. Best move?
Liv's code breaker thing.
That was good.
Yeah.
I just went with Daniel getting thrown into ladders.
That's good.
Whatever.
I like that.
Worst moment?
I don't even think I had to change this. VIP lounge?
Oh, right.
I don't think I had to change
No,
it.
that was last week's worst moment, and it was this week's worst moment. That's how you start the show?
Yeah.
By the way, 1.6 million people watch Raw.
The lowest ever. Ever. And they're like, we'll bring back AJ Styles. That'll boost ratings. Nope.
This week, they're in the meeting, and it's like, all right, lowest ratings ever. How can we bring it back? Well, clearly we'll start with the VIP lounge again, because that's a good start.
It's tremendous.
God damn.
Yeah.
Best moment?
Best moment was AJ returning.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's easy. Because, I mean, what else would it be? If Liv beat Charlotte, that would have been probably best moment, but it didn't happen.
Right.
Yeah. All right, that's all for awards. Now it's time for some breaking news. I just have a couple things. I'll let you do the rest.
Okay.
WWE released another superstar last week. Curtis Axel.
Curtis Axel.
He gone.
Yeah.
He would be a good fit, I think, in NWA. You know?
Yeah, I think so.
I think I heard
He's
someone
not-
say that, and I was like, yeah, that's
He's
good.
definitely not AEW material.
No, probably not.
He's definitely...
He could go to Impact.
He could go to Impact. I think he'll have better success at TNA. Or not TNA.
And NWA.
NWA.
But the NWA is also going to pay the least, too.
That's true.
Because they don't even have a TV show.
That's true.
It's on YouTube.
Yeah.
And then Chris Jericho announced that The Revolt, formerly known as The Revival, will be on his podcast this week.
Nice.
So that's going to be good.
Yeah.
That'll be like the Ambrose podcast.
Oh, my God. I can't wait to hear that.
Hey,
Hey!
okay, don't be plugging on the podcast.
Don't be plugging on the podcast.
But that probably tells you right there. I mean, we already knew they were going to AEW. That pretty much confirms it.
Yeah.
What do you got?
Let's see. I got a few things here. Zack Ryder was asked if him and former partner Kurt Hawkins, also known as Brian Myers, would be tag teaming out on the Indies. And he said, we talked about it. We are not teaming. We're not teaming anywhere unless it's one of those things we want to do is like the Major Figures Live podcast.
Yeah.
But we'd like to put on live wrestling shows. I'd love to team with him in that environment. I'd love to wrestle Rock and Roll Express or the Headbangers. But other than that, we're going our separate ways.
Okay.
So
how
if
much
it's
you
related
bet,
to their toy podcast.
How much you bet in a few months they're only doing tag teams together?
I have $2 from Joe Pisano. It's a tag team, so it has to be two.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly. I remember making fun of Kurt Hawkins' attire.
Yeah.
And I was like, it's blue and orange, doesn't work. And then I found out he did it because he's a Mets fan. I was like, oh, yeah, it looks good.
Yeah.
What else you got? What about the Becky thing?
I got that. According to Wrestling Observer, Jimmy Uso suffered a knee injury and will be out 6 to 9 months. So the Usos will be out 6 to 9 months.
That's right.
Because they don't know what to do with them.
And Naomi
separately.
will be out 6 to 9 months.
Probably.
That's what happened last time. One of them got injured, and they all three were... Oh, no, that was the DUI.
Yeah.
They got the DUI arrest, and then Naomi was off TV. And somehow Jimmy Uso got away with it. The charges were thrown out despite Jimmy trying to fight the cops.
Right.
It's like, wow, how'd you get away with that?
Front row seats.
There's fucking
couple
video.
autograph titles.
Yeah.
They took care of him.
Yeah, all right.
Also, Leo Rush, Lionel Green, I think is his real name, took to Twitter. He said, I legitimately may not ever wrestle again, so he might retire. Because, I mean, he's not a big guy. He'll do some indie shows, but I don't think he's a big enough name to support himself.
AEW won't take him?
Right.
Him and Marco Stunt can just fight each other every week.
Every week. Have amazing matches. They could have their own like cruiserweight title. Just them would fight for it.
Yeah, it just changes every week.
Yeah. And then I've got a news that segues into a rumor. So Becky Lynch was on the show Billions on Showtime. Apparently, she caught some people's eye. So let's segue to rumors.
Rumors! Kevin Owens wins back the Universal title?
Maybe.
Balor Club to finally get a second member?
Too sweet.
Brock Lesnar willingly works a full schedule?
No chance.
Next year's WrestleMania will be in Saudi Arabia?
Confirmed.
Man, I love that music. All right, so apparently Becky has caught Hollywood's eye, and she is going to be in a certain upcoming Marvel movie.
Yeah.
According to Chris Tapley.
He's someone big in Netflix, apparently.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
So, yeah, that's
probably legit.
I wonder if it's going to be like MCU or if it's going to be like something for like Disney Plus.
Yeah, I don't know.
Something low-key.
Yeah.
I mean, either way.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah. And then as far as rumors
Do you think
go,
Shawn Michaels will kill her in whatever movie she's in?
Yes.
Just like the last one?
Oh, that'd be great.
Marine 6?
Yeah. Let me see. So another rumor I have, according to Fightful, the Revolt had to sign over their trademarks to WWE to be allowed out of their contracts. So while they're still with WWE, they filed trademarks for No Flips, Just Fist, FTRKO, and Say Yeah.
But not the Revolt, I guess.
No. Apparently they spent thousands of dollars of their own money to get those trademarks, and that was the condition to be out of their contract, was they had to give WWE those trademarks. Because those are things that they used in WWE.
Yeah, but I thought their contracts were up. But all right.
I don't think so. And then, we've said that it's going to be Cash Wheeler and something Harwood.
Yeah.
They're going to be the
Cash
wrestling.
Wheeler. I don't know the other ones.
Yeah. And then the last thing I have is apparently WWE officials are very high on Brandon Vink.
Why?
Because he's tall.
It's awful.
Yeah, I know.
The one Australian guy they should be pushing is Murphy.
Right.
Like,
he was sent to Evolve to, build him up. And then, all the Corona thing.
Vince just sees him in a Speedo and he fucking comes in his pants.
That's true.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Take it off. I want to see it.
That's tremendous.
Yeah, so we may see him on NXT as a single guy soon. Maybe he'll stay on the Raw brand.
They're the next Raw tag champs.
Oh, Jesus. Probably.
Anything
yeah,
else?
that's all I got.
All right. Yeah. Trivia? You got some trivia?
I got a few things. I found some stuff on WWE on Money in the Bank.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. This one's probably really easy. Who has competed in the most Money in the Bank ladder matches?
Kofi?
No.
No?
No. He's also competed, I think, in the most other event.
What's the other event?
The Royal Rumble.
Royal Rumble?
Yeah.
Kane?
Yeah. Kane has been in the most Money in the Bank matches.
Yeah, he was probably in the first 20.
Yeah. Right.
Remember a few years ago when I was at SmackDown?
Yeah.
And I filmed him. This is when he was corporate Kane or whatever.
Yeah.
And he's in the ring and he goes, and the final spot in the Money in the Bank ladder match. And then I go, is me. And then Kane goes, is me. So obvious.
Right.
All right, sorry.
Who has been on the receiving end of more cash-in attempts than any other superstar?
Wow. Del Rio's been cashed in on a couple times, right? Del Rio?
No.
Big Show?
Negative.
Oh, Cena.
Yeah. Edge, Rob Van Dam, and Damian Sandow all cashed in their contracts on him.
Nice.
Yeah. And then, what is the most popular show to cash in a Money in the Bank contract on?
It's got to be Raw, right?
Yeah, it's Raw. Yeah.
There's only two choices.
Well, I mean, it could be a pay-per-view.
Main event!
Yeah, main event. Yeah. But yeah, that's...
That was good. Yeah, I
all I
like
got.
that. Yeah. All right, fan questions time. You know what? I didn't pre-screen these. Pre-screen? I didn't pre-screen.
You didn't pre-screen the questions,
I did not pre-screen the fan questions, so we may be in trouble.
Oh, boy.
Hold on, let me pull them up. Of course, the internet goes slow when I need it to go fast for once. It's good. Yep, and it's still loading. So what's going on with you, Eric? What's new with you?
Just making it through the day. I haven't been going out drinking, so I've been spending a lot.
No one has
more money on buying beer.
Yeah.
I got this app that it tells you when new beer is added to it.
Oh yeah.
And basically what it is you pay for what you want and you fill up your box to a certain day, and then no matter how much or how little is in your box, it's $15 to ship.
Okay.
So right now I'm up to 14 different bottles and cans. So I'm just going to get this big ass box of beer.
Nice.
In a couple weeks.
All right. Bobby Soydam, Fuck, Marry, Kill, 2002's Trish Stratus, Mandy Rose, and Alexa. Good luck, he says.
Ooh. 2002 Trish Stratus?
Yes.
I can kill that.
Why?
She hadn't refined her look as much. She looked a lot better toward the end of her career, I thought.
Yeah, but this was after... I mean, when she was the manager of fucking TNA, she was super hot.
She was, but I think she looked better. Hell, even in her last run, she looked really great.
Let's see. I mean, she still looks pretty great. I don't know.
She does look pretty great.
This is Trish in 2002. I mean...
Yeah, but look up Trish and when is that?
I don't know. It didn't say.
Well, that says 2013.
That's got to be later. Well, not 20. That's not 20.
But I think she looks a lot better there.
Sure.
Yeah. So I could kill her. What were the other ones?
Mandy and Alexa.
Mandy and Alexa. I will marry Mandy and fuck Alexa.
I will marry Alexa.
Uh-huh.
And I think I'm fucking Trish.
You're going to kill Mandy?
Well, you got to kill one of them.
Oof. All right.
DeAndre, are you guys still going to review WrestleMania 30? It's there.
We did it.
Scroll down.
Yeah.
Go on Patreon.
Yeah, I've listened to it.
Like you did, and scroll down.
Yeah.
Velveteen Drew, who do you want to win Money in the Bank, and who do you want them to cash in on? I'd like to see AJ cash in on Cole at the first NXT show or take over with the crowd.
That would be cool, but I don't know if they'd go with that.
That's not going to happen.
But we have kind of the answer for that question on predictions.
Yeah, we'll get to that in predictions.
Yeah.
Joey Montez, Triple H looks like Jeff Bridges in Iron Man 1. Kind of does.
Oh, my God.
Yeah.
Now I just want him to come out with an oversized robot armor.
Yeah. Jonathan Roots, what reason will Dark Side of the Wrestling? Dark Side of the Ring, you mean? Fine for the epic killing of Ricochet and Cedric Alexander. Such a waste of talents.
Oof.
Yeah, I guess we'll see. Kyle Foxon is... If Roman is actually getting punished or buried, will that make up for the 5 years or more of deserving wrestlers being held back?
Doubtful.
Doubtful.
Yeah. If they're already high on Brandon Vink.
Oh, God, that's true. All right. Roman's gone, but Vink's the replacement.
There he is.
We want Roman. That's how you get the Roman chance.
Yeah.
Alex Gonzalez, what's been your favorite moment while recording the podcast these last few years?
On the podcast or in wrestling?
In the podcast.
Pizza?
Yeah. I mean, that's a top moment for sure.
Yeah.
I don't know, just making each other laugh all the time. That's always that's always
It's
fun.
almost resulted in death sometimes.
True.
I waterboarded myself basically one time.
I
was drowning.
I mean, doing the brackets is the most fun, I think.
Yeah.
Random Man, remember when Ricochet was announced to be in action in 2 weeks' time? And we usually anticipated it with a smile. Oh, yeah, back when he was in NXT.
Right.
Tony C. with Avengers Endgame audience reaction going viral. What was your theater experience like during the final battle? We've already talked about this.
Yeah.
It was amazing, but Eric was hyperventilating.
I was.
Legit.
Yeah.
Legit.
Andrew was like, are you okay?
I almost called 911. I should have just recorded it. That's what I should have done.
You should have done it. Patreon exclusive.
Yeah. Damon Kite, should Ted DiBiase have taken Saudi money instead of Mississippi money? Well, it wasn't Ted, right? It was the other brother that got in trouble.
I didn't hear about this.
I thought you were on the podcast when we talked about this like a month or two ago, no?
Maybe not.
Yeah, one of the Ted DiBiase's his sons, not Junior, it was someone else, was involved in money fraud and.
Oh yeah, okay, yeah. Now I remember.
Yeah. Jake Baker, Pushfire Barry, Money in the Bank. Someone gets thrown off the roof. Vince gets thrown down an elevator shaft. Someone climbs across one of the cranes.
Push Vince down the elevator shaft.
Yep. Literally push.
Barry crawling across a crane and fire the roof. Unless it's Vince, then
right.
Either way.
Boris Lombardi. Let's pretend Disney buys WWE. Later at Disneyland, there is a Disney Princess Battle Royal. Elsa versus Snow White versus Ariel versus Tiana. Who would you cast from the current roster? Well, I mean, Becky could be Ariel. That just kind of, she has the hair.
Who are the others?
Elsa, Snow White, and Tiana. I don't even know who Tiana is.
Oh, I think she was from Princess and the Frog.
Oh, okay.
Elsa could be Alexa Bliss.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Tiana.
Sasha.
Maybe Sasha. And then
Snow White. Mandy.
Maybe
the
Sonya.
Woman in white. Sonya?
Maybe.
Was Snow White a
She had black hair.
lesbian? She didn't fuck those dwarves.
Jesus Christ.
Crowd Johnson, do you think there's a chance that Raw and SmackDown are still live on air so they could just say it's the longest running episodic show? Well, you could say that anyway.
Yeah.
Doesn't have to be live for that.
Right.
Carlos Ramirez, will Nia Jax fall off WWE headquarters King Kong style? Wow. Pop Culture Junkie, assign one to each. Which entrance theme song would you pick to serenade each of these women to?
Okay.
So we have Alexa, Zelina, and Sasha. And the choices are HBK, Sexy Boy. Sonny's I Know You Want Me. And then Billy and Chuck, You Look So Good to Me. I mean, I don't think it matters as long as I get to fuck them.
I Know You Want Me to Zelina.
Why?
Because I Know You Want Me. Sexy Boy to Sasha.
I agree with that.
And Billy and Chuck to Alexa.
I can live with that. Because apparently Alexa loves pop music, so that's like a pop song.
Yeah, she's dating some pop former
douchebag.
fuckboy.
I guess I'm going to be a pop star. Michael Coleman, Pushfire Barry, The Rock in The Other Guys, John Cena in Trainwreck, and Kevin Nash in Longest Yard. Those are all three pretty good roles.
Yeah, they are.
Although The Rock's barely in. He's in it for like 2 minutes, but it's funny.
Yeah, so we could fire that.
Okay.
Push.
I think I'm pushing Cena. He was like the funniest part of Trainwreck.
Yeah, he was. And then Barry Nash and Longest Yard.
The two funniest people in Trainwreck were John Cena and LeBron James.
Yeah, they were. It certainly wasn't Amy Schumer.
No. Timothy Wilson. Again, my favorite part is when Bill Hader is playing one-on-one basketball with LeBron James.
Yeah.
And it's like the scene like in every movie where like they're talking, man, I just don't get it, man. Like and like, you know, they're playing like in Long Came Polly, they're playing basketball. It's fun. But then like Bill Hader's trying to post up on LeBron and he can't, and they're just acting like nothing's weird about that.
Right.
Yeah, it's hilarious. And then he scores on LeBron, and then LeBron gets pissed. Timothy Wilson, did you see the new Assassin's Creed? You could play as one of the Viking Raiders.
Oh, cool.
Wow.
Can you karaoke with them?
Yes.
Sweet.
Coffee Black, is it fair to have Pet Sematary version of AJ Styles compete in matches? And did he sacrifice Luke Gallows and Carl Anderson to come back?
Yes.
I mean, clearly he did. They're gone.
Yes. Also, I get that reference on your name.
Yeah, what is that from?
Semi-Pro.
Who is that?
Andre 3000.
Oh, that's his
character.
name?
Yeah. He changes his name to that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sam the Man Garcia, I know usually NXT wrestlers don't get a good main roster push, but I'll be damned if they haven't booked that Charlotte Flair strong. Guess we can't complain about main roster call-ups anymore.
Who's that?
Sam the Man Garcia.
He's not allowed to do questions
You
anymore.
troll. You troll. Oh, yeah. All right, well, that is all for fan questions. So it is now time for Money in the Bank pay-per-view predictions.
Yeah.
And we got Joe Pisano via Skype.
Smart bringing on the future champion so that everyone can hear his official scorecard. So there's nothing to debate. When you hand me the title.
I think we just lost him. I don't know about you. I didn't hear anything.
Joe. Okay, we're going to try to get him back.
I'm still the champ for now.
For now.
And the foreseeable future.
Yeah.
I don't know. I've got some good predictions here. Can't wait to share them.
Yes.
All right, then. Yeah, I'm sure they're way different than ours.
You know what? Looking at it, I think they're all going to be exactly the same.
Probably.
Maybe, yeah. All right. The only match I'm not sure of is the first one.
Yeah.
And that's the SmackDown Tag Team Championships. By the way, there's only 5 matches listed so far. I mean, because they combine the men's and women's, so that's one match, but 2 winners. But obviously,
if they're going back to 3-hour pay-per-views, sign me up.
Yeah.
Sign me right up.
You know they're going to add like 6 matches,
right.
like, the next couple of days.
Yeah.
All right, so we got the SmackDown Tag Team Championships. We got the New Day versus Miz and Morrison versus Lucha House Party versus Forgotten Sons. I mean, before you answer, I feel like any of these teams can win. I mean, the New Day could win, Miz and Morrison can win, Forgotten Sons can win. Well, I mean, any of those 3 teams. So.
Yeah.
Any of the 3.
Yeah.
Forgotten Sons are too new. This is a New Day or Miz and Morrison. That's basically what this is about.
Joe picked 2 teams.
Ooh,
all right.
Can I pick 2 teams?
No, this isn't that one. No. All right, what do you got, Joe?
I got the Hey. No, I've got New Day.
All right.
I've got Miz and Morrison.
We all have something different. I actually took the Forgotten Sons.
Ooh.
Really?
Yeah, I don't know why.
Who cares? Sure. Sure.
Whatever. I have Wesley Blake pinning Dorado.
I have Miz.
Wow, good for you picking Wesley Blake.
Yeah.
And knowing who that is.
He's one of them. I know that.
Yeah. I've got Miz pinning Grand Metalik.
Okay, Joe.
I've got Langston, as in Big E, pinning Dorado.
All right, and then the final question for this match is, who cares?
I have no one.
That's correct.
I also put no one.
That's good. I was worried you guys might screw this up, but I have no one as well. So
I'm writing in 2 points.
We all have 2 points. That's good.
Woohoo!
Yeah. All right, next up we got the SmackDown Women's Championship. Bayley versus Tamina. Again, this is a who cares, but we'll give our predictions anyway.
Sure. I've got Bayley with a pin.
Joe?
I've got, and this is also my lock of the century, Tamina.
No, you don't.
No, I do not. I have Bayley.
Yeah, I have Bayley with a pin. Any outside interference?
I have also a pin. Yes, outside interference.
I have no interference.
And then does Tamina attempt the Superfly Splash?
I have yes.
I also have yes. Andrew, what did you say to interference?
Oh, I have yes to interference, and I have yes to her attempting the splash.
Yeah, same.
I mean, her dad was a murderer, but he did it well. She does it horribly.
Yeah, she does.
And she always does it.
Yeah.
All right, next up, we have the Universal Championship, Braun Strowman versus Bray Wyatt.
I have Braun with a pin.
Yeah, if this is Bray Wyatt, then for sure Braun with a pin.
Yeah, I have Braun with a pin as well. And then does The Fiend show up? He could show up in any capacity.
I say no.
I'm going to say yes, and I think they do one of those. Braun wins. He's celebrating. The lights go off. They come back, and The Fiend is there as if they're 2 different people. Because, honestly, they put a coat on him and the mask, and he's The Fiend.
Right.
True. Yeah, I put no. We were talking about it earlier, like, when are they going to do the Andy Kaufman thing where, like, Samoa Joe is dressed up as The Fiend or something?
Yeah. Same body type, right?
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
I think they do that. I think he has enough time to get the coat and mask on, like, under the ring if the lights go out.
Right.
And nobody's there. They could friggin' it's easy.
Yeah, I mean,
take as long as they want.
Pretty sure this whole thing's was taped weeks ago, apparently.
Really?
Yeah. Apparently this has already been taped.
Oh.
So, yeah, it's like WrestleMania. Next up, we got the WWE Championship, Drew McIntyre versus Seth Rollins.
I have Rollins with other.
So Rollins is winning with a disqualification?
Yes.
That's what he has, Andrew. Don't ask him again. I've got Drew, the champion, definitely winning his first real match for the title rematch or title defense since WrestleMania.
What do you mean? What about the Big Show?
I don't remember that happening at all.
The Dream has no memory of that.
Rollins could win by countout.
Yeah, he could.
Yeah.
So that's what you think?
Maybe.
No, you don't.
Wow. No. That's all.
Should we let Eric fix his screw up?
Nope.
Joe says
All
no.
right, that's fine.
That'd be the champion's decision, and I'm the champion.
Hold on. He said that.
And I also
Rollins
say
wins. Oh, I see. Yeah.
Yeah.
You meant
Anyway, all right.
Whatever.
All right, so I have
Who cares?
McIntyre with a pin.
We still do this thing?
I have McIntyre with a pin. Any outside interference?
I have yes.
Yes.
Yeah, the Murph.
Murph.
Does McIntyre kick out of a curb stomp?
I'm going to say no.
I'm going to say yes because it seems like everyone's doing it now.
I'm going to say yes just because he kicked out of, 4 F5s?
14.
Or whatever.
Yeah, right.
All right, and then finally we have the men's and the women's Money in the Bank match. We have Shayna Baszler, Nia Jax, Asuka, Dana Brooke, Carmella, and Lacey Evans. And then for the men, we have...
Versus AJ Styles.
Pretty
That'd
much.
be amazing.
Yeah.
Pretty much. Now let's bring on the men. AJ Styles, Rey Mysterio, Aleister Black, King Corbin, Daniel Bryan, and, oh yeah, Otis.
Yeah.
You guys probably covered this on the show, but I was thinking, man, who do you put first if you're having two separate matches? Because whoever goes first is going to burn all the jokes.
Right.
And
yeah.
all the spots.
Yeah.
So I kind of even though it's going to be weird to finish it, I kind of think this is a smart way to do it.
That's what we said at the beginning of the show, yeah.
Yeah.
Because, I don't think you could do this match twice in one night.
No,
Yeah.
of course not.
It's like the men go first, and the women are like, this place is destroyed already.
Right.
Right.
All right, let's give our answers last for who's going to win. Let's do the crazy stuff first.
Okay.
So first off, we got any outside interference?
I have no.
So basically, anybody in the world can show up and do something, and that would be interference?
Yeah.
Anyone outside of the names?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm going to say yes. Somebody will do something.
Like a janitor?
Sure.
Well, there's, Dolph Ziggler could come out there and fuck over Otis. There's
or Otis's partner or whoever.
Nakamura or Cesaro.
Mandy, Sonya.
Guys who should be in the match.
Oh, yeah. Nakamura and Cesaro for sure will be out there.
Yeah.
How many people will be in the first elevator ride?
I say 3.
That's a good number. I say 2. Two people are brawling, they see the elevator, then they just stop brawling, they get in it, and they just agree to just ride it up. I think that'd be a great idea.
They did that with the 24/7 title when a bunch of them got. Remember, a bunch of them it was 6 people or whatever went into an elevator. Then they stopped fighting until they got out. I have 6, but you know what? It is an old building, so the elevators are probably small. So Eric's probably 2 or 3 is good.
Yeah,
but I have 6 for some reason. First to enter Vince's office. They've been teasing it. It's got to happen. So
I'll say AJ.
Okay, Andrew?
I got Daniel Bryan.
I think mine's spot on. I think he goes in, Vince looks at him, and he goes, oh, yeah. And Vince is like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
So I say Otis.
Okay. And will Vince or Vince's puppet be in the office?
Sure.
He kind of has to be.
Yeah.
The Vince puppet? I hope it's Vince puppet.
I hope it's both.
Me too.
That would be
having an argument.
Fucking awesome. And if you see Vince puppet, then you see Bray Wyatt is controlling him. They're like, wait, what?
Wait.
No, I like Joe's idea. Vince and the Vince puppet arguing.
Just arguing.
You bastard! You bastard!
You're fired! You're fired!
Yeah. That's tremendous! That's tremendous!
That was tremendous.
Yeah. Who's the first that gets to the top? This is not to the ring or anything, but first to get on the roof.
I'm going to say Otis.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm going to say Corbin because, he's a bad guy and he'll cheat to get to the top or something. And he'll get up there thinking, haha, I won, and then obviously won't win.
I'm going to say Rey Mysterio.
That's a good one. I almost said that.
Whatever reasons. Does anyone hang?
He's small. He can crawl through the air ducts.
That's right.
Die Hard stuff.
He just scales it. He
scales it.
He scales the building. Yeah, I mean, if it was Ricochet, he is Spider-Man. He could just scale the whole building.
That's true.
Would it be amazing if one of them literally scaled it, shot a Batman?
Yeah,
thing
like a grappling
and then just
hook.
got up there.
Well, remember when we were joking about what if Brock Lesnar shows up again? He just arrives in a helicopter.
Oh my god.
Sure.
The helicopter doesn't even land. He just reaches out, takes the briefcase, and then flies away. Takes the women's one too.
He was never even in the ring. He was never even on a ladder. Yeah, Sable
that's pretty much happening.
He gets the women's for Sable.
Oh my god.
For Sable.
Yeah. Will a man and woman work together?
Yes. They have to.
The hang from a case. Did you skip that one?
Oh, did I?
Maybe, yeah.
Does anyone hang from a case? From either case?
I got no.
Yeah. I got no as well.
I have no as well.
Screw it up.
It's probably too dangerous.
Yeah.
Right.
Where they are. And then, will a man and woman work together?
Yes.
I'm going to say yes.
Yeah, we all got yes for that. And will a man strike a woman?
No.
No. Get past all that.
I'm going to say yes. Corbin.
Really?
Corbin's attacked women before.
True.
Once. Well, Becky, yeah.
Maybe he'll shove one to the ground or something, you know?
Right.
And then which gender wins first?
I'm going to say men.
I'm going to say the women for sure.
Yeah, I'm going to say the women.
The women kind of win, it ends, and it clears the way for the men to have some crazy shit happen. Like in the ring.
Yeah. Sure. And then, all right, who do you have winning both matches?
I've got Shayna and AJ.
Huh. I also have Shayna and AJ.
Oh, shit.
Well, fuck.
Andrew, this is good for you that we all have the same thing.
I guess. I do have a feeling that maybe like the hacker shows up and wins it, you know? Because
Really?
my surprise... Yeah?
Go ahead. No, I think I know where this is going.
Well, for surprise appearance, do you guys have anything?
I don't have anything now.
Go.
So I have, the way Andrew won this recently, I have Lesnar.
You do?
I do.
Okay. Again, if the hacker shows up... Because remember last year, who did Lesnar fuck over? It was Mustafa Ali.
Yeah.
So maybe I still think Mustafa Ali's the hacker. Maybe it's too obvious, but my surprise appearance, I have Mustafa Ali.
Sure.
So
I can see that.
Yeah. And then what is this? Any cases cashed in?
No.
I don't even think they're in the same state, so no.
Yeah.
What do you mean?
Well, because
no, all the matches are going to be on the roof, right?
I think some of them are going to be at the Performance Center.
I thought they were all on the roof.
I would assume that they'd be at the Performance Center except for this match.
Yeah.
But it doesn't matter. I said no.
Yeah, I said no either way.
I said no as well. Well, because I also think that's the main event too. So
right,
the Money in the Bank match. How many announcer tables are broken?
I have none.
I also have none.
Yeah, I have none because you don't even know.
There aren't any.
How is it gonna? What's it gonna be like up there? Is anyone thrown off the roof?
No.
As cool as that could happen and be, I just don't know how you explain a death as a person.
I actually have yes on that. I feel like because they've talked about it so much, like it'll be from one part of the roof to another, like lower part of the roof.
Yeah, but I don't think there is. I mean, I get you.
Maybe.
They could make one up.
They can make one.
So you have that?
Yes.
Someone getting thrown off the roof? Okay, I hope it happens.
Wow. Yeah,
I'm
rooting for you. I have no.
And then predict a match that hasn't been announced yet. Pre-show counts, so it could be any match that they haven't announced yet.
Street Profits versus the Raiders.
I don't think they can burn that again.
That's what I put.
They can and will.
Really?
That's what I put. Yeah, for the titles this time. But
yeah.
Wow. And then the Raiders win the titles? They'd have to, right?
I don't know.
No,
probably not.
Yeah, doesn't matter. I have Cesaro Gulak. Perfect.
Okay.
Pre-show match.
Yeah. All right. That was the WrestleMania pre-show match too, so that makes sense.
Yeah,
they like to repeat their shit. What's the opening match?
I have the women's title, SmackDown, Bayley Tamina.
Yeah, like I'd love to pick like Braun versus. It's got to be a big match, but I'm still gonna stick with the SmackDown tags.
That's what I'm.
Maybe they'll do it in the right order again, like they've been doing.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got SmackDown tag titles. I assume we all have Money in the Bank for main event.
Yes.
Yep.
And then what's your lock of the century?
Braun.
Yeah, I've got Drew.
I have Drew McIntyre as well.
Yeah.
Because you never know when the Fiend will show up. But yeah,
Right.
that's it.
Those are the predictions.
This should be pretty close.
It should be.
Fuck.
For sure.
Right.
Yeah.
Too close for comfort.
Too close for comfort.
Ooh.
I'm nervous, I'll admit. But hopefully Mustafa Ali shows up and none of that'll matter.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Cross your fingers.
You'll get your big break.
We really want him winning the Money in the Bank, though.
No, I just have it as a surprise appearance. That's all.
Yeah.
I don't think he deserves to be back in it because when Brock's music hit,
He just
was
froze.
He was grabbing the case just lift it off of the case. Like, just lift it off of the thing, man.
Yeah,
but
you
win.
But if you were up there and Lesnar's music hit and he came out, you might shit yourself and freeze and...
No, I get it off there quick. Like, oh shit, I know what he's coming for.
I would grab the briefcase looking for a weapon, not realizing I just won the match. Yeah. Oh, fuck, give me this briefcase. I got to hit him with it.
Yeah, it's true. All right, well, those are our predictions. Yep. Hopefully, yours truly will still retain. I know everyone's rooting for me.
Nope.
Well, maybe not you, but all the fans.
Nope.
No?
I don't think so. No.
Just me.
I think the fans like a new champion. And new.
And new.
But I've only been the champion for when did I win it? Didn't I win it at WrestleMania?
I think so.
So I just won it. Yeah. This isn't like a Charlotte situation.
Yeah, but it's time to go.
I don't win all the time, maybe most of the time, but not all the time.
Look, Andrew, you picked the Forgotten Sons, which basically tells me that you're allowing me or Eric to take this title off of you.
That's true.
And we appreciate that.
Yeah, well, no, look, that'll have me down by 9 points because that's 5 for the match, 4 for the each pin for the person pinning and taking it. But then I got Mustafa Ali, so I'll win by 1.
Yeah.
So there you go.
Yeah, maybe.
Just like last year.
Shit.
Right.
Just like last year. All right. Well, thank you guys again for tuning in to the podcast. Make sure you subscribe to our podcast and give us a 5-star review. Check out our website, what'swrongwithwrestling.com. Like the show on Facebook. Follow us on Twitter and Instagram @WrongWrestling. Get a t-shirt at prowrestlingtees.com/what'swrongwithwrestling. Like the one Eric has.
Yeah.
And then become a supporter of the show at patreon.com/what'swrongwithwrestling, where you could watch or listen to the Money in the Bank recap. It's going to be an interesting one.
The WrestleMania 30 recap. Because someone was asking about that on the questions.
That's right. Yeah. And all the brackets, all the good stuff is all there.
Yep.
So go check it out. All right, Joe.
Nice.
All right, Joe. Play us out.
Play us out? Yeah. What's wrong with wrestling?
Oh, fuck it. I'll do it live. I don't think.
Like Stone Cold Steve Austin, it kinda looks like Kevin Owens. Dean Ambrose is in his daydreams, and Charlotte is in his sex dream. What's wrong with wrestling? What's wrong with wrestling? So much wrong with wrestling, oh no. Obnoxious, crazy, loud, egocentric, no doubt that's Joe. Self-proclaimed strongest and best-looking man in the world. Loves wrestling, but only part-time. Strong, big players, pretty sublime, yeah. What's wrong with wrestling? What's wrong with wrestling? So much wrong with wrestling, oh no. Every circle's loved, and he can't really hold in his piss. He made #push Eric Gallo, push him off a cliff. He doesn't think Stacy Kubler is that high, and we almost forgot Josh. He's just a troll. What's wrong with wrestling? What's wrong with wrestling?